Alright, looks like we got a male. Let's see. He looks like he's gonna be a keeper. Let's get a measure on him. Looks like he's over 6 1/4, maybe 6 1/2. So it's good for Oregon. Alright. For bait today, I'm just using a squid and razor clam. So let's see. This is my first time crabbing here. It's in Seaside, Oregon. So I'm kind of new to this area, trying to figure out where the crab are holding, if there is a spot. Right now I'm just casting it out as far as I can, trying to find a channel. There we go. So this rod that I'm using right here, so I'm using 2 rods. One's a 12-foot rod, one's a 9-foot rod. 9 foot's over here, 12 foot's over here. I don't think you need a 12-foot rod, but it helps me get it out there a lot further than the 9 foot over here. Beautiful day here on the Oregon coast. We're in January right now, and it feels like it's summer. No wind, no rain, sunny forecast. What I like to do is look at the tips of the rod, see if there's any movement. That kind of gives me an indication if there's a crab on the line or not. There's usually a rule of thumb, like 5 minutes. People usually wait 5 minutes to 10 minutes to pull up their snares, but I usually just look at the rod tip to see if it's bouncing or not, because crab can come by within like 2 minutes. You'll literally throw your snare in the water and you'll see you'll see the crab munching on your bait. I'm gonna pull up this 9-foot rod because it's bouncing a little bit at the top. I reel in the slack and just try to feel the snare. Then if there's weight on it, that usually means there's a crab. I'm still new to crab snaring, so I'm still trying to figure out that technique, but I can feel almost feels like a fish. But we'll see. I'm gonna pull it up. Looks like we got something. Feels like a crab on there. Definitely a crab. Oh my God. Okay, constant pressure on the snare so that you don't release your crab. Get him in here. Looks like second keeper of the day. He's good looking. With these crab, this is a male. You can see how it's narrow in the abdomen. Looks pretty good. Good color to him. Let's measure him. He might be close, but he looked good coming in. In Oregon, they just need to be 5 3/4. I'm from Seattle, and you need to get 6 1/4, so there's quite a bit of a difference here. Let's see. So this one is at a 6, almost 6 1/4, almost. You measure in the inside of these little horn things, so that's why I measure into here to here. So they need to be 5 3/4, so we got a second one here. Throw them in there. Get the snare back out there. And I'm looking at my other rod, and it seems to be bouncing already, so the crab might be moving in. It's turning to high tide. You can see that there's the high tide line right here, and then we're down into here, so it was low tide probably a couple hours ago, but it's moving. So let me cast this back out there, and then I'm gonna pull another rod, because the other rod has some action on it. It's the tip's bouncing. Here, I'm just trying to get out as far as I can. Yeah, I think it's deeper out there. I have my waders on, but I don't really want to go in here, because my understanding is in the summertime, people will come out here and have rakes and just rake up the crabs, because the crabs, I think, come in shallow during the summertime to lay their eggs. The females come in, and so the males come in too, and you just try to get the males. You can't keep females in Oregon. See that? The tip. Looks like there's a crab. We're gonna pull this one in. I don't want to, if there's a crab on there, I usually try to reel it in pretty quick, because I don't want it to eat all my bait. If you have a lot of bait, I guess you can let them sit there, but you don't want to empty your snare, because if the snare is empty, no crab. Another crab. Let's go. See what we got here. Female. You'll see the rounder abdomen for a female. So let her go. Over 6. So legal in Washington.